Hey everybody, it's Hylian Alchemist, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. In the last episode, we got through Turtle Rock and we finally rescued Princess Zelda from her crystal prison. And in this episode, at long last, we are finally going over to Ganon's Tower, which is located right at the very same location as the Tower of Hera in the Light World. Oh shit, Lynels! Yeah, these are Lynels right here, first time ever encountering those, for once. They are very much like their, Zelda 1 counterparts, and they are tough. Very tough indeed. They will shoot these fireballs at you, but thankfully with a golden sword, it shouldn't take that long. Just as long as you have the shield, then you should be at least fine. So anyway, with the power of Princess Zelda and of course the rest of the maidens, they are finally going to open a path for us. Hopefully without this tower giving us any seizures. And now it's not. Thank God. And I just had a little voice crack right there. Sorry about that. Alright, so let us go up these stairs. And through this long... Well, I mean, I would say that it's not quite as bad as Ganon's Lair and Death Mountain or the Great Palace in Zelda 2. It can still be challenging, though. And some of the rooms will require you to go through some sort of gauntlet of some things that you've already revisited. So it can still be rather challenging. Well, just a little bit of an added challenge to it. And I think if I remember correctly, once again, I already did record this and also edited this video about a month ago, I would say. So I kind of did forget how much I've edited, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of editing here, a lot of sudden cuts. And yeah, by the way, this is actually the first video that I've uploaded for 2019. And, you know, spoiler warning, this is actually the penultimate episode of A Link to the Past. But I do want to try to get the last episode recorded and edited because, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time coming. Because, you know, I did start this Let's Play by the end of... I think by the end of 2017. But, you know, just having... But the Let's Play was still going on for, like, about... Maybe, like, 1.5 years? I don't know if I've kind of miscounted, but it has been going on, like, all the way through 2018, and now early 2019. Like, holy shit. Also, yeah, I apologize for the noise in the headset. It's still the same headset I have been using since, like, I'd say 2010. I have been using this headset for almost 10 years. Almost 10 fucking years. And, you know, I say it's about the time that I finally get myself a new microphone. Well, I think what I was planning to do is that I would just... I need to finally move on from using a headset to using an actual microphone, but I do need to find myself a good quality microphone for my commentary. Because of all these little noises I keep on hearing from the headset. Like, you know, kind of out of nowhere. And, you know, I'd say it seriously is. It's long. I'm long overdue for a new microphone. Just using this headset for almost 10 years. Anyway, so this will be the last tortilla that we ever receive. And just using the map. So by using a nice good old tortilla. But I digress. Yeah, I think it's time for me to get a new microphone. It's long overdue. Hopefully find a good quality mic, either buy online or maybe at Best Buy. I think a Best Buy has some microphones like that. If not, then I can always just buy it online. And I kind of screwed up a bit here, so... Yeah, this LP, like, it seriously has been a long time coming, and it really should have been... It should have been finished earlier in 2018, like, maybe during the middle of 2018 or something, I don't know. It's just that, like, you know, but there's just been way too many hiatuses. Way too many sudden hiatuses, I should say. Because of, you know... Because of all the shit that I've had to go through. Like, you know, just, you know, trying to catch up with life. And just hardly being motivated. Like, just not having much of the mood to do any commentary. Like... Well, mainly for personal reasons, like I said, for one thing, just trying to catch up with life. Like, I was still struggling on trying to find myself a job now. I'm actually getting close to getting a job, thankfully. Because I have been to a couple of interviews, like one of them being a phone interview. So at least I'm at least catching up to that. But I've been struggling so much trying to find a job. Well, at least during the entirety of 2018. But at least now, by some sort of miracle, I should say, I was actually lucky for this one. I'm at least catching up on a couple of places. I've been through a couple of interviews, so I think so far I'm doing a little good, and I'd like to see how this turns out. But yeah, aside from that, I've had a lot of personal struggles, like, just, all the shit with my life that's been going down. I just haven't been motivated very much at all lately. Mainly because, like, I've been through some depressions and a couple of, anxieties. Well, for lack of a better word, or for lack of a better term or phrase or anything. And, like, I don't want to bring up too much for these videos, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what I mean by that. But, hopefully, once I do get a job, then it's mostly going to be part-time jobs because, I mean, I wanted to go full-time, but there haven't been very much full-times available, and I can only do part-times, but at least I can just find the right schedules for me to just continue doing Let's Plays, because, you guys know how much I really do care about you guys, and I just want to keep on doing, Let's Plays a lot, just to entertain you guys, because, I love you guys, I really do. And I'm really sorry for all these sudden hiatuses, and I really wish it was never my intention to just have these sudden hiatuses. But just a lot of things happen, and I really do want to get this LP done for you guys. I really do, and I hope you guys understand for that. So, I mean, I mainly all the stuff I do, I mainly do it for you guys. I mean, not just for my own personal, like, for any sort of attention. I do just to keep you guys entertained. It's mainly for you guys. And just, keeping things just like if you want something to do, just always check out my channel if you want to, and I also apologize for that little sound there. That was my phone. I think it was some sort of notification I got right now in my mail, but I'll check on it later. But yeah, yeah, again, I really do apologize for these sudden hiatuses, but hopefully, though, once I am able to get myself a new job and just be able to catch up with my life, then I will do as much as I can. Like, that'll pretty much brighten my mood up a bit more, and at least I'll just do a lot of things. So, what I'm planning on doing, what I'm hoping I would do, is that I will just, I'll probably try to keep myself a rather balanced schedule, like, just focusing on work, but at the same time also doing videos for you guys. So I'll try to upload as, like, make a lot of videos and upload as often as I can, like a little more often than I used to do. And I'll make sure that I'll try not to do any sudden hiatuses, and if there is, then I can always let you guys know, mainly because of important stuff, but for the most part, I'll make sure I upload as much content as possible. Just try to upload more often than usual. Well, I mean, just like, just give me a good balance between my work hours and then uploading some content for you guys. So yeah, hopefully that should be going pretty well with that. So. And hopefully you guys will just stay tuned, so. Anyways, yeah, all that aside, this is what I was talking about for that gauntlet you're going through. This dungeon will have you go through a gauntlet of bosses that you previously defeated, but only in the Light World. There are no Dark World bosses, just the Light World bosses. So, to start off, we have those, Armos Knights from the, Eastern Palace. And same thing as before, the only kind of obstacle they have is the ice right here. Yeah, this is where it gets a little more challenging, are the ice physics. And I've already said before how, like, especially in the Ice Palace, how the ice physics suck. Well, Same could be said about all the other games with ice physics, because, you know, I really do hate ice physics in video games. But this is what you'll have to go through when fighting those Armos Knights again. Now we have the big key, so we can go a little further into the dungeon. So yeah, it's not exactly the... Like I said, it's not exactly the penultimate episode of this LP. There's actually one more episode to go, but I do need to try to get that uploaded as soon as I can. I really hope I do. Just so that way I can finally finish off this LP, because, you know, it's early 2019, and it's time for this LP to get done once and for all. It's really been a long time coming. And yeah, again, I'm pretty much the one to blame because of all that, but, you know, I really gotta get this done, so that way there'll... Like, you know, I know there are a bunch of you guys that might not have been much of a fan of this game, or at least not much of a fan of Zelda in particular. So that's one of the reasons why I do want to get this LP done as soon as I can, and that way we'll move on to the next Let's Play. Anyway, we got the red mail now, and that is yet another defense increase. That's actually the highest defense that you'll ever get. Right at the end of the dungeon, too, and I think... Yeah, Link Between Worlds also has that as well, in which in Lower World Castle, the final dungeon enemy is a red mail as well. So, yeah, it's kind of a nice reference too, but... Anyway, we don't exactly go in the, well, I don't exactly go to that third door on the very right. I'm not sure if we actually, well, if I actually got the compass in this dungeon, but... well, okay, no, I didn't. I just now took a look at my, well, the, status screen. I didn't even see the compass there. But I'm pretty sure on that, third door down, or third door on the right, that's where you get the compass, but I don't think I actually go through that. Well, actually, no, I don't. So, in other words, no, I don't really get the compass. And, more Gorias to kill. And yeah, you can't really kill him with the, actually, you can't kill him with your sword or the skulls. Yeah, they can only be killed with the arrows. Now, the green Gorias, again, be killed with a sword or the, or anything else, but for the red Gorias, no, you can only kill them with the arrows. Let's see, how are we at on time? Pretty much halfway there, so, yeah. And this is where I kind of screwed up as well. I was trying to get into that, that gray spot right there, but I kind of got stuck with the orange blocks. Anyways, let's see here. What else is there to talk about? Well, one thing I do want to ask, how's your guys' New Year's Day been, or how's your guys' New Year's been, or at least for Christmas? I mean, how have you guys been lately? Pretty much what I want to know right now. Yeah, I guess, like, I did come to a New Year's party at my friend's house. It wasn't that much of a party, to be honest. Wasn't that very many people, but, you know, but I still had a good time there. I know there's, like, quite a lot of games that's gonna be released in January. Can't remember exactly, what kinds of games there are. I know that right by the end of January, Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna come out. And, I actually am going to be, picking up Kingdom Hearts 3, because, you know, for one thing, it is... hang on, first and foremost, yeah, this is one of the annoying rooms, and, you know, I try to find a way to fix that, just to get rid of that noise there. But there was actually no other way. And, oh, hi there. Haven't seen you guys in a long time. But yeah, I guess, yeah, these guys to deal with them. Excuse me. I'd like to kill you, please. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Just like the, Gorias. I guess it's just, like, you know, whenever there's, like, green or red enemies, just for the red enemies, you can only kill them with the arrows and not really the sword. I don't know why the sword doesn't work, though. I don't really get that. It's weird, don't you think? Yeah, I just don't get it. Why is it just the arrows to just kill the red enemies? I don't really understand, but... But yeah, anyways, Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out by the end of January, and of course I am going to be picking the game up. I still have enough. I think I still have enough money for it. I know one thing though. I am going to be going to my local GameStop to pick the game up, but on the very day when the game does get released, I know for sure that the place is going to be fucking crowded. Like, holy shit. And, you know, there's actually one trial that I had to go through. And that, my friends, is the line. Yes, you heard me right, the line. I mean, it's still worth it, I would say. I mean, you know, especially since a lot of us have been waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out for 13 years. 13? Why does that sound familiar? But anyway. Bottom line is, we've been waiting for a long-ass time for Kingdom Hearts 3. But of course, I am still going to be getting the game. I'll try to see if I can get it on the very day it does get released. As long as I'm not busy, that is. Well, I think I could still have time to actually get the game. I mean, if I finally do get a job someday, and if I actually work on that day, then I can just like I can just pick up the game after I get done with work. Either way, though, it is going to be extremely crowded. The local GameStop I'm going to pick the game up. It's going to be very crowded. There's going to be a long line, but you know, I guess you can say it's worth it because we've been waiting a long time. Overall, yeah, I'm very excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. I have been, like, just seeing all the trailers, especially seeing Toy Story. Yeah, ever since I saw the trailer for the Toy Story World, you would imagine how much I've squealed in excitement that we're finally getting a Toy Story World, a Pixar World in Kingdom Hearts. Oh, by the way, yeah, we're fighting the land moles again, 3 this time, so that's what's more challenging. Also, this, I think they call it the Medusa statue. And that's where we're gonna be shooting those things at you. But anyway, yeah, like, I saw the trailer for that world, and I was like, no! Toy Story! Yeah, I was so excited for that, especially, like, you know, especially I've been such a big fan of Toy Story when I was a kid. And just growing up with those movies, and I was just screaming in excitement, screaming like a little girl in excitement that we're finally getting a Toy Story World. I can't wait for that. I seriously cannot wait. Just seeing my favorite Toy Story characters there. And also Pirates of the Caribbean World. I'm excited for that too. I know the movie is gonna... Well, I know the world is gonna be based off of at World's End. It kind of skipped over Dead Man's Chest, since in Kingdom Hearts 2 was kind of based off of Curse of the Black Pearl. But yeah, seeing the trailer for the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, like, you know... And you know, I also noticed that with Sora, Donald, and Goofy, like you can actually see them more realistically detailed. It's like they set it into a live-action movie. It looks amazing. It just looks... It also looks nearly complete live-action. Well, thanks to the PS4's capabilities, and also the Xbox One. Yeah, first time we're actually having a Kingdom Hearts game on a Microsoft system. But yeah, just seeing that, it really looks amazing, and I'm really pumped for the game. I really am. Now, the thing about it is, though, my progress through playing Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be extremely slow, especially since I am aware that they say that Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be a very, very long game, probably even longer than Kingdom Hearts 2. And my progress of the game is going to be extremely slow, very sluggish, mainly because the PS4 is actually located in the main family room by the widescreen HD TV. And, you know, that's where my folks always watch their TV, especially my sister. She's, well, she's always talking to the PS4. So, I can only play the PS4 if I'm all alone in the house with nobody else around. Because while my folks are there, it's going to be very hard for me to try to access the PS4 just so I can play the game. So my progress is going to be very slow, and because of that, I really don't want any spoilers for the game. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that a lot of, I would trust a lot of the guys to try not to spoil the plot so much on social media, but I kind of have trust issues when it comes to that. But, you know, I mean, but I can try to make as much progress as I could, but You know, considering the guy who, like, as kind of a completionist I would be, like, you know, just going all over the place just to get everything in the game, like I always do, it's pretty much going to be very sluggish for me, so yeah, there's that. So I'm just going to be having slow progress. But either way, though, I'm so excited for the game. It's, yeah, I'm very pumped. And yeah, I think that's all I had to say about that. But anyways, I'm going very off topic right now. Let's see, how are we out on time again? Yeah, I guess a little nearly done. I think we have one more boss gauntlet to go, and I think that's Moldworm. Yeah, you remember that asshole from the Tower of Hera. That knockback box. Or, knockback box? Well, what? Is that boss made out of boxes? No, knockback boss is what I meant to say. I think it's... Oh, okay, yeah, I think it's through this door. Yeah, I think from what I just now realized that, if you go through the door and then you see those two green Triforce symbols, then that's where you would, that's what leads you to the boss. Well, from the, for the light world. Just, continue on with the, boss gauntlet. What the hell was... Okay, I think I just heard a noise. I think it might have been, coming from the house. I don't know. Might be some house noises, but I don't really know for sure. Anyway, let's go through this door, and yep, there he is. There's Moldworm. Again, I will say this again, though. I do love how, like, in Link Between Worlds, and yeah, I fucked up right here. Yeah, same thing as before, if you fall down the pit, then you get knocked down to the bottom floor, just like in Tower of Hera. But I will say this again, though. I really do like how in A Link Between Worlds, Moldworm looks like a cheeseburger. He really does. He really does look like a cheeseburger. Well, like, you know, connecting with other cheeseburgers, you can see the buns, the sesame seed buns on top, and the lettuce. He really does look like a cheeseburger. It's just so funny to see. But yeah, same thing as before. Probably shouldn't take too long, guys. See, only 2 sword swipes, and the boss is done. I do believe, I think the bosses from the Light Worlds, from the Light World actually do retain the same amount of HP as when you fought them in their respective dungeons. I guess that's the reason why I was able to single-handedly beat them with ease. Just like, you know, just using very few sword swipes. It's probably that. I think that's what it is. I mean, they could have just used, or given them a little more HP just to make the fights a little more challenging. But no, they just actually keep their very same HP as before. I'm not quite sure if this was changed in the Game Boy Advance port. Like, they kind of increased their HP. I'm not so sure if they did. But, anyways, now we have the boss ahead of us. Go to this boss door, and let's see what they have. Oh! Oh! Oh, hi there, Ganon. Oh, I'm happy to see you again, too. It's been a long time. How have you been? Alright, so now we have Ganon round 2. Kind of the same strategy as before, just sword swipe them back. He actually duplicates himself to make things a little more challenging, so you want to be careful with that. And yeah, I actually did try to use the butterfly net once again for shits and giggles, just like last time, but because of how he duplicates himself, it kind of made it for me a little harder to it kind of made me a little harder to use the butterfly net to strike back against those energy beams. Mainly because of a longer animation for the butterfly net to use, so just to make things quicker, I had to use a sword instead. And oh, looky there, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like it to meet the very first entrance, or the very first instance of Hijack by Ganon. Yes, apparently Ganon just we see a shadow of Ganon coming out of Ganon. Huh. Well, this is weird. Well then. Okay, well, yeah, see? Look at there, Hijack by Ganon. Very first instance of that, and trust me, this will not be the last time that we ever get to see that. It still goes on from there. But, yeah, anyway, so yeah, again, Shadow came out of Aghanim. We don't really know what's going on just yet, but I guess we'll have to find out in the next episode of Link to the Past, and that'll be, at long last, the finale of this Let's Play. All we have to do now is jump down that hole into the pyramid right there, and we'll just see how that entails. So, next episode we will be doing that. We will see what again it's cooked up for us. So, till next time, see you guys later.